approach on passive sensors. One fuckface with an ARM down there would ruin our day.
Greetings Marines, FiOth here, and today I'm bringing you another part of Captain Turret's shenanigans. In this one we are tackling 2-1. I know the peeps out there who were watching the playlist expected to see Honeyker's mission, but we didn't have too much time on stream and we don't really want to double with missions that would probably take more than one attempt. We will probably be tackling 1-3 on the next stream, but I promise you an upload per day, so I will keep uploading in no specific order, and when the whole playthrough is complete, I will go into the playlist and just arrange it numerically from 1-1 to 4-3, and you can just binge watch the whole thing and laugh at how ridiculously effective the heavy turret can be if you exploit some of the perks on the technician's grid. So, as with the previous two vids, this is pretty much us, 3 technicians, extreme, heavy turrets only, no flamer, going up against Xenos and Synths. Hope you like it, and I will bring you, as stated, the entirety of the game in this format. Sub, like, and share if you found this interesting. I keep bringing Aliens content, although the game is pretty much dry at the moment. Consider getting a membership or visit my Patreon, guys. It is crucial for the survival of the channel. It really helps a lot. Appreciate your generosity very, very much. Until next time, be well, stay frosty, and always strive for perfection, guys. Cheers!
In Godzilla.
The one from 2016? With the Muto?
Incident report.
No. That's Godzilla, the American one.
Yeah, you want Shin Godzilla, the Japanese one.
Yeah, I'm talking about the Japanese one. Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say it's a much better movie than the American one, but you know, I can't lie. I like the American ones. I like Godzilla King of Monsters, and I like Godzilla vs. Kong. I like all
Godzilla vs. Kong was pretty nice, but I don't understand why all these kaiju movies have to have so many Marines in them, man. Are Marines like a selling point now for the last 10 years?
Well, I mean, you would think the army would be involved. The Marines would be involved if there were giant monsters all over the place.
Yeah, but it's more Marines and less monsters, bro.
Yeah, I mean, they can't do a whole movie of monsters. They don't know how.
Blood. Not a good sign.
Well,
Continue your sweep.
Mr. Del Toro knows.
I mean, there were plenty of people in
Sentry deployed.
Pacific Rim.
Yeah, but they were not the highlights of the movie, intentionally. God damn you, you little shit!
Well, I wouldn't say the people in the highlights of any of the Godzilla movies either.
Bye-bye, Mitchell.
Somebody's gotta move the story along.
Oh my god, truth.
No,
Although, I think they should just give Godzilla subtitles at this point. That's what I would do if I was making a Godzilla movie. I'd have them roar, and it would mean something, and you would read what it
Sentry
means.
deployed.
More crackers!
Fuck you, monkey.
One thing I liked in Kong vs. Godzilla was that it's clear cut that Godzilla would kick his ass. There's no dilemma there. Like, there's no fucking way Kong could ever beat Godzilla. Like
It's so
that.
funny because people still debate like that they were evenly matched. It's like, I don't know what movie you watched.
I don't know what Monster
I watched.
Universe you're watching, man. Like,
The movie I watched, Godzilla, was pretty, it had an insane amount of power. I mean, there's a point where he just blasts a hole into the ground to the center of the earth. That's pretty
yeah.
strong.
That's effective.
Sentry deployed.
I like him. I look at him as like a little puppy. He's just swimming around, living his life.
Living his best life.
Yeah, make Godzilla do sign language. You're right, Boom. Kong should teach Godzilla the sign language. They should be friends now.
We keep this door.
Sentry deployed.
No need.
Rearming.
So much Wayland shit.
Just
what are you
extreme.
doing down here? Hunter didn't say there was a facility
merely a
Just
scam.
molestation itself.
Okay, let's do the following. Put them here on the railing and defend it closely. So we'll get all the buffs and have clear lines of sight.
Xenos from the side hall.
Side
Okay,
holes, huh?
stay close.
Guys got me wanting to watch License.
I'm looking at 2 turrets. Are we missing one? Oh, they're very close. Okay.
License to Kill.
Yeah, I love License to Kill. Great movies.
Me
Like I
too.
said in the chat, it's probably, I think, the most underrated Bond film. People give it a bad rap if they haven't seen it or they don't like Timothy Dalton for whatever reason. But he's good in it. The story's good. The villain's good. The action is insane. Like, if you like Christopher Nolan, you cannot not like License to Kill. He's basically taking all of his like action tropes from that movie.
Lost the turret. Okay, the drone. Yeah, someone was getting grabbed here. Heal up, please.
Guess he doesn't like the cornbread either. What's the most overrated Bond film? Skyfall.
Oh, come on.
It's the I mean, I'm not even saying it's bad, which I do think it is, but I'm just saying it's the most overrated. It's definitely not as good as everybody says it is. Even
Yeah,
if you like it, I think you
G-Man.
can admit that.
How is work going, man? Guys, the drone, the drone.
Yeah, I'm shooting it.
Bo 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 bo. Bo 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 bo.
I think people make too big of a deal out of The Spy Who Loved Me too.
Getting a radiological signal.
Okay, heal and grab, please.
I will love me.
Nothing.
That was
That's the first one with Jaws.
classic.
Whoa, careful.
It's classic.
Seals
I
loose.
mean, I don't
Sentry deployed.
discount that, but I just don't think it's a great movie either. Classic, but kind of stupid. Like, I much prefer to watch The Man with the Golden Gun. I think it's a better movie, even though it's pretty stupid too.
Yeah, that's because of Christopher Police.
Yes, exactly, pretty
Yeah,
much.
but Oh,
carrying
that's
that
also
whole movie.
yeah, but that's also a stupid reason to say it's a better movie.
But it is. Christopher Lee's performance is good, and so it elevates the entire film.
Not impaired by irradiation.
Did we grab the health pack?
Yes, we did.
Okay.
This is the Colonial Marines. You from Pala Station?
Where did you come from, you fucking dick?
You're in danger here, Marines.
Need some help here, guys?
We're here to rescue you.
Sentry deployed.
Oh, I'm fine, I'm fine.
Patching up.
But Moonraker's still one of the worst. There's no saving grace of Moonraker as a film. It's a bad movie. I'm always surprised to see people who don't have it rated like at the bottom.
Yeah, it was a little bit too goofy.
It's
Sentry
super
deployed.
goofy. I mean, on one hand, I can't blame them. They had to compete with Star Wars, right? They had to put something out there. I get
Yeah,
that,
but-
it's such a bad movie.
But you don't put 007 in space. To compete.
I mean, you can, you just don't do it that way. I don't. It's a movie that's not even sort of taking Bond or anything that's happening in the slightest bit seriously.
Refresh it,
so-
Brian. I'm seeing it normally from here.
Kevin was the best Mechagodzilla iconic. I agree.
Our position is secure.
That was what he was meant to do.
Understood, ma'am. Be ready to receive us.
God damn it.
Okay.
Refresh the whole page, Brian.
What was that, Booker?
A View to a Kill.
View to a Kill is another bad movie, honestly.
Yeah.
But there's something about it that's fun. You know, is it because it's Christopher Walken? Maybe. And I like Grace Jones, but it's definitely Roger Moore's worst performance. He doesn't look like he wants to be there.
Close the stream, Brian, and open it again, brother. If you're on Android, it's the only way. If you're on PC, right-click on the tab, reload, or just press F5 on your keyboard.
I don't know. I can't completely agree.
With View to a Kill.
Yeah.
You know what's telling about a View to a Kill? I always say this. You can tell if a movie's good or not in its first like 10 minutes. In the beginning of View to a Kill, Bond's doing this really cool sort of like what would you call it? Like I guess he's snowboarding, right? And
Duncan, the algorithm almost grabbed you there, bro.
and the music is great, and then they cut the music off to play California Girls by the Beach Boys to make what is actually a really cool action scene into a joke, and that really tells you everything you need to know about the movie as a whole. It's just soiled there.
That's right. But the story was kind of better than the most story of the Water. Was more realistic than the shit with Stromberg or Moonraker.
Agreed. No, agreed. Yeah, he wants to.
The one
sing
guy
Silicon
with Silicon
Valley.
Yeah, that was more realistic.
It's a good idea. Yeah. It's basically a ripoff of. The story is basically a ripoff of Goldfinger, though. You know, destroy something so that the prices go up. But you know, it's still interesting enough. Dr. Holly Goodhead, yes, from Moonraker, the best of the Bond names. I think that's more sophisticated than Pussy Galore, which is funny, but Holly Goodhead is. It's funny on different levels.
There was also Christmas, no?
Yes, Christmas Jones.
Christmas Jones, yeah.
Yeah, and then the joke in the end is, I didn't know Christmas comes twice a year. Or whatever.
He only did one good movie, and that was GoldenEye. The rest is...
Hey, Sabino.
Oh.
Oh my fudge.
I guess you're right. I don't hate Tomorrow Never Dies. I just hate the end of it. I just think it's so 90s at the end. It's just like, ugh.
Tomorrow Never Dies, that was the one in Germany with the German...
Yes.
It was so fucking bad, the story. No one in the whole world noticed that all these effects are... Oh, sorry. Oh, come on, man.
Yeah.
But the worst one was the little Korean who get transformed into 1.90 meter American. Yeah. Nice try.
There are parts of Tomorrow Never Dies that I like, but you'll be surprised to know I don't hate The World Is Not Enough. I think where the movie is not being silly and stupid, it's actually good. It's just being silly and stupid too much. I know. If you took Denise Richards out of the film, it would be a good movie. It has a good plot. It has some good performances.
She's smiling all the time. Oh, we are going to die. She's smiling.
Guys, as you can see, this alien stream has turned into an analysis of the Bond movies, and I'm totally fine with that.
Sorry, but she's smiling all the fucking
you're right.
time.
I'm agreeing with you. I think Denise Richards is the worst part of that film, but I think Reynard is a good villain. I think her name is,
he's a good
Sophia
actor.
Macau is a great. First of all, she's beautiful, and she's really good. Yes, she's beautiful, and I thought she made a really great villain. I like that they included M a little bit more in that story before Skyfall did it. But yes, this, like I said, the silly elements of the world is not enough really bring that
No.
movie down a lot.
Yes, he was too. Oh, the world is getting
Just a
destroyed.
sec,
Oh, I'm
guys.
laughing.
Just a sec. I have to reply to Mr. G here. Well, G, tell you what, man. As I said in the build vid, I don't think this has the potential to replace the Flamer because the Flamer has area effect and it can damage many enemies at once. But it is not as bad. Maybe some strategic configurations where we include Flamers and the Heavy or 2 techs, for example, might actually help. We can test Regicide on that front because Regicide can run with 2 techs.
But also will agree that. Oh, I forgot the name of the movie because it's so fucking bad.
The world is not enough.
No, that was the one with Dennis Richards.
Yes. Oh, Die Another Day. Yes, Die Another
my
Day
God.
is
As I
a
said,
mistake.
the North Korean 1.70 m who gets a 1.90 m American, and he grows 20 centimeters. Nice.
Yeah, it's a very
Nice operation.
strange movie that really doesn't make any sort of sense. Which is a shame because you know they did a game, which was supposed to be like canonically another Bond film for Brosnan, and it was a way better story than. Thank you for
A porn movie is a better story than this movie.
Was it Everything or Nothing? Yeah, Everything or Nothing was the one.
Oh.
Yeah, Die Another Day is a
Across
bad
the
movie.
canyon.
In the beginning,
What the
Bond
hell is
gets
that?
tortured for about 2 months. 2 months he got tortured in a North Korean prison, and he comes back and he has nothing, no sequel, nothing. He's fine.
Yeah,
Has a
G.
little
If you strategize around doors with this thing, you can deal some insane damage because the Flamer in a door configuration, you wait for them to come and it defends you, but with the Heavy you can go into the offensive, you know. It's very interesting actually.
Oh, I am around the first. No one noticed it.
the worst part of Die Another Day is when they fence Bond and the.
Actually, that was for me the best part.
that.
Yeah, no, but it was still the best part.
No. Okay, well, yes. Okay, you're right. The worst part.
Eski, I should have listened to you earlier. Focus the
Surfing on the
Heavy,
wave.
focus the Heavy.
Yeah, we are. The worst part is when the stupid invisible car drives off the cliff, and it's so clearly like a toy going off of a toy cliff.
Okay, focus so we can say rescue books. Come to me, Booker. Oz!
Yes.
Okay, it missed, okay.
I have 133 health.
Okay, good stuff, heal up. Boom, 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 boom. Boom,
The
boom, boom,
worst
boom.
scene was the gliding scene in the water.
I mean, that's straight out of You to a Kill, man. It's the same kind of silly stuff that Roger Moore did. I mean, it's bad. I'm not.
Yeah, but the CGI effect was so fucking bad.
It was bad. It was bad.
Even on an Xbox, you have better CGI effect.
On Xbox One.
Bond in the ecosystem.
The Living Daylight.
Now we need to get you across that canyon.
Grab the health pack and heal, please.
It's so funny. Christopher Nolan put this better than I could ever put it. It's a movie that he really initially liked, but the end has really not aged well. And I agree.
Controls on
Yeah,
just
the
don't-
end
I-
was, the end
Get
was
that bridge
good.
extended.
It's a fine movie. It has a really great stunt, that one where they're hanging out of the cargo plane. And they're hanging on to, oof, I mean, what a great stunt. I mean, that's Uncharted right there. Uncharted just
Yeah.
stole that whole thing
Yeah,
from that movie.
Can you
It's
drop
great.
munitions in the gap?
It's a little boring though, I have to admit.
Man on it, Herrera.
It just takes a long time to go anywhere. And I think maybe Timothy Dalton a little too serious. You know, it's such a jarring difference between View to a Kill and like The Living Daylights.
Okay, they got my turret there on the far range. Focus this asshole.
For your eyes only.
Another. It's too good to be a horror film. That's how I feel. It's strangely really serious. It has some really great moments in it. Melina is a great. Elektra is a really great Bond girl. It has a really good end.
Fireteam, move!
It has a really terrible beginning. That whole not Blofeld thing is so bad. It's really disappointing. But the rest of the movie's good.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah,
The bad guy was a Greek.
yes, he was.
Yeah, was a Greek. Was a Greek agent.
Yep.
Am I supposed to feel something?
Yeah. Betrayal is everywhere.
Strike away.
No,
Watch for stragglers.
it has one of the most brutal deaths. When he's tossing the guy in the car.
Yep.
Not what John Moore like.
No, for sure. Yeah, it's like they went in a completely different direction for that, and
Fireteam,
then
secure an LZ so we can pick you up
they
later.
changed again. I mean, I don't hate Octopussy. I think it's a fine movie, but
Octopussy was fun.
it's fun. I don't know. There's something about seeing Roger Moore in clown makeup that just doesn't.
Come here, octopuses, let's
Are
go.
you ready?
Yeah.
We should do cheese.
Luke, I just like knowing that you guys enjoy the banter. I don't care about the context as long as it's not about Booker's penguin porn collection.
Yeah. He always asked me to lend him some penguin porn.
Not the DVDs though. He might spill something on them.
Yeah, he wants a special edition.
Oh my god. It's paperback, man. You should take good care of it.
Grabbing ammo.
Gangbang in the Arctic.
Oh my god. Penguin x Penguin.
There was already a movie called that. Wasn't that basically the plot?
That's a nice series on Netflix, Sab. I don't know if you watched it.
The only stunts that I cannot see is the first in GoldenEye. No, not the first. It's the first, when he swings faster than a plane. He's fucking faster than a plane.
I
Come
have
on.
to tell you this. I remember seeing GoldenEye in the theater. I was very young, but I remember.
Yeah,
this.
me too.
And I have to tell you, that stunt got such a rousing response. Even though it looks so stupid now when I watch it, it's just like, okay.
Try this. We'll go.
It doesn't make any sense, but yeah, I mean,
Yeah, a friend of mine told me I want to leave. He's fucking faster than a plane.
yeah, GoldenEye's a good movie. It has a really good ending.
No, the ending was bad, I think.
Really? I like it.
Yeah.
The
that
fight on the
stupid-
satellite dish?
Yeah, that was okay, but that stupid line, for me, no, for England. Well, no, for me.
Ah.
My god. You are
England,
still doing it
James.
for the Queen,
Yeah.
you idiot. You're fucking agent of the Queen. No, for
I
me.
also didn't buy his motivations all that much, even though I like him as a villain. So I was like, oh, okay. Famke Janssen, underrated role.
Senior Omato.
On the top, on the top. No,
Yeah,
no,
in-
no. No more
German-
play.
In German, they say ohne top. That means without a bra.
Okay, so it has 3 layers there.
Every time I hear Evangelion references, I'm wondering if I should sit down and watch the fourth end of Evangelion movie, because the end of Evangelion as a project I really didn't like. So if you watched it, give me some wisdom then.
Here's the immortal question. Which
Oh my
is the
God.
better classic Bond film? GoldenEye, Goldfinger, or Thunderball?
I would say Thunderball. Yeah, I would say
Area
Thunderball.
secured.
See, Booker, this is why I like you.
The,
That's the right answer.
We are done.
But, oh, now we can start a new conversation. Game of Thrones. Angry Books review.
Angry Books Reviews, Game of Thrones. Live on stream.
I mean, I never saw a series that is so fucking
Huddle up,
bad
Fire
than
Team.
Game of Thrones.
Rodriguez is ahead.
Never. In my entire
Figure out
life.
what we're getting into.
I also don't like Game of Thrones.
I mean, this fucking queen is running all the time naked in this series. Like, she has no clothes. Even in the end fight. Yeah.